Don't do this if you want to speak English fluently. Wasting time trying to sound perfect. Holding yourself back because you're scared to make a mistake. Watching a million videos but not saying a word out loud. If you're doing any of this, you're stopping yourself from speaking English fluently. In this video, we're going to show you what not to do so you can finally speak English freely and confidently. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on the bell, and like this video. We drop new lessons every single day. Waiting until you're perfect. So many learners believe they have to wait until they know more vocabulary or understand all the grammar before they start speaking. This is a huge mistake. Nobody becomes fluent by waiting. You don't wait for confidence to appear. You build it. Speaking from day one, with the little English you know, is how fluency begins. Remember, speaking a language is messy. You will make mistakes. You might forget words. But that's part of the process. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. The only way to become fluent is to speak now, not later. Focusing too much on grammar rules. Grammar is important, but it's not the key to fluency. Many beginners spend months, even years, studying grammar books and doing exercises. But when it comes time to speak, they freeze. Why? Because real conversation doesn't give you time to think about rules. You don't say, okay, this is the third conditional, I need had plus past participle. You just speak. Fluency is about expressing your ideas, not forming perfect sentences. You should learn grammar naturally through speaking and listening. Don't ignore it completely, but don't let it control your learning. Only listening, never speaking. This is one of the most common traps. You listen to English all day. Podcasts, YouTube, movies, maybe even news. But you never open your mouth. You understand, but you can't speak. That's because listening and speaking are two different skills. You can't become a good runner by only watching races. And you can't become a fluent speaker by only listening. You must practice speaking, even if it's alone. Repeat what you hear. Answer questions. Talk about your day in English. Say it out loud. Speaking is a physical activity. Your mouth, tongue, and brain need training just like muscles. Using too many learning resources. It might sound strange, but having too many resources can hurt your progress. You start a video, then another, then switch to a new method. You're always starting, but never finishing. This makes your brain tired. It becomes hard to focus. And most importantly, you never get deep with one method. Fluency comes from repetition and consistency. Find one or two things that work and stick to them. Use them every day. Get bored of them. That's when real learning happens. Jumping from one shiny thing to the next might feel productive, but it's slowing you down. Learning without output. Input is great. You watch, listen, read. But what are you giving back? If you're not writing or speaking, you're not activating your language. Language is not just knowledge. It's a skill. Like playing guitar. If you watch 100 guitar videos, you won't be able to play a song unless you practice. English is the same. Use what you learn. Speak it. Write it. Share it. Make mistakes with it. Otherwise, your brain will treat English like a hobby, not a skill. Depending on translation. Another habit that keeps learners stuck is translating everything in their head. You hear something in English and you change it into your own language. Then you answer in your language and translate again to speak. This takes time, confuses you, and creates a huge gap between understanding and speaking. The goal is to think directly in English. This doesn't happen overnight, but you can help it by using simple English definitions, asking yourself questions in English, and using the words you already know instead of always searching for the perfect one. Not practicing with people. We get it. It can be scary to speak with someone else, especially if they're fluent. But real conversation is how fluency is born. You learn to listen, respond, and react in real time. You learn natural expressions and fix your mistakes. If you avoid people, you avoid real English. You don't need a native speaker, just someone else who wants to learn. Practice short conversations. Ask and answer simple questions. Talk about food, hobbies, or your day. Every time you speak with someone, you're getting stronger. Learning words without context. Memorizing random vocabulary lists might help for a test, but it won't help you speak fluently. Language is not just words. It's meaning, emotion, and situation. You must learn words and sentences in real conversations and stories. When you learn the word run, also learn run fast, go for a run out of time. This builds connections in your brain and makes it easier to remember and use later. That's why our channel uses stories, because stories teach you words and context. Giving up too soon. Fluency takes time, and you will have bad days. Days when you feel like you're not improving. Days when you make silly mistakes. But that's not failure. That's progress. Most learners quit too soon. They compare themselves to others, or they expect results in 2 weeks. English is a journey. Stay with it. Focus on small daily practice. Celebrate your wins. Fluency is waiting for you on the other side of persistence. All right, now that you've seen the biggest things that stop you from becoming fluent, it's your turn. What did you learn from today's video? What habits are you going to change starting now? Tell us in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who's learning English. It really helps our channel grow. We have new videos every single day, so make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell.